Imagine diving into the world of Transformers like never before, a story that doesn't just focus on battles or machines clashing in epic wars, but rather it goes to the heart of who these iconic characters really are, their origins, and how they were shaped by the world they come from. That's precisely what Transformers 1 aims to do. Set for release in September 2024, this animated film is poised to reintroduce us to Cybertron, a world that fans know well, but have never really seen in its full complexity and beauty. And at the core of this narrative, the relationship, perhaps the most famous and infamous friendship in Transformers lore, between Optimus Prime and Megatron. Now, this isn't just a tale of heroes and villains, as so many sci-fi narratives might lean into. Instead, it's about exploring the fine line between these two powerful leaders who once shared a friendship, perhaps even a brotherhood. We're looking at Orion Pax, who eventually becomes Optimus Prime, and Megatron, both characters who, in their youth, share a dream for Cybertron. But like many great, almost Shakespearean stories, it's their ideologies, their diverging visions for Cybertron's future that pull them apart. Optimus, voiced by Chris Hemsworth, is seen in his formative days, not yet the leader we've come to admire, but someone who is still figuring out his place, understanding the weight of leadership, and perhaps struggling with the loyalty he feels toward Megatron. Brian Tyree Henry, who brings life to Megatron, paints him as more than just a villain. The beauty of Transformers 1 is its promise to show us how layered and complex he truly is. Megatron starting out as the antagonist we've always seen him to be. Instead, we're shown glimpses of a principled, passionate leader who genuinely believes in a vision for Cybertron 1 that's sadly tainted by his willingness to do whatever it takes to see that vision fulfilled. This journey from idealism to ruthlessness is what makes Megatron's arc fascinating, and it's likely that this film will bring out a deeper level of empathy for a character who's traditionally been painted as the villain. The film also gives a spotlight to characters who are often overshadowed by the sheer gravitas of Optimus and Megatron. Scarlett Johansson steps in as Elita, a character whose loyalty to Optimus and the planet itself is unwavering. She adds a moral compass, someone who perhaps questions both sides and tries to keep the peace when tensions rise. It's through Elita's eyes that we might see the struggle and heartbreak of a world divided, giving the story an emotional depth that resonates beyond action scenes. Then there's Keegan-Michael Key as Bumblebee. In Transformers 1, Bumblebee isn't quite the seasoned warrior we know. He's young, spirited, and probably has a bit of that rebellious charm that Keegan-Michael Key can bring so well. It's almost like seeing Bumblebee in his adolescence, figuring out his own identity while being caught in the crossfire of two opposing ideals. And we can't forget John Hamm as Sentinel Prime, a character who, no doubt, holds immense sway over Cybertron's political landscape, possibly as a mentor figure. A figure of respect who has the daunting task of navigating the rising tensions between Optimus and Megatron. The atmosphere of Cybertron is one of the elements fans are eagerly waiting to experience. Imagine a world where metallic cities rise up, each more intricately designed than the next, gleaming under Cybertron's official light. This is a place where everything pulses with life and purpose, where history is etched into every street and every building. It's not just a backdrop for action, but a living, breathing world with its own culture, its own struggles. Cybertron is a paradise on the brink of a civil war, a place that's as beautiful as it is doomed. One of the fascinating theories floating around the fan community is that Transformers 1 might go even further into the mythology, exploring the role of ancient Transformers like Alpha Trion, voiced by Lawrence Fishburne, a character who might serve as the elder, the storyteller, the one who carries the wisdom of Cybertron's past. Fans are buzzing with ideas. Perhaps we'll even see the origins of Primus, Cybertron's creator, whose essence gave life to these beings. Such a storyline would add a mythical layer, as though Cybertron itself was born with a purpose, with secrets that will be unveiled in this impending civil war. And then there's the tantalizing question of whether Unicron, that shadowy ancient evil, could be lurking somewhere in the background, influencing events subtly, manipulating Megatron's ambition, or whispering promises of power. It's a chilling thought, because Unicron in Transformers lore represents destruction on a cosmic scale. Even the slightest hint of his presence would be enough to add tension to Megatron's choices and possibly foreshadow the greater battles yet to come. This film is more than just a prequel, it's a chance to humanize, to bring emotional resonance to these metal giants. It asks us to look at Cybertron's fall not merely as a war between two factions, but as a tragic ending to a friendship, to a world of potential that was lost to ambition and ideological divides. By the time Optimus and Megatron stand on opposite sides, it's not just a battle for Cybertron, it's a personal war, a painful realization that their friendship has been consumed by their visions. The storyline echoes So many timeless tales where once great friends turn into bitter enemies, and it's that universality that will make Transformers 1 a compelling watch, even for those who might not consider themselves fans of the franchise. So as we await September 2024, the excitement is more than just about the action. It's about seeing Cybertron as it was meant to be seen, about diving into the minds of these characters and finding a piece of ourselves in their struggles, their ambitions, their dreams, and their downfalls. Transformers 1 promises not only to expand the Transformers universe, but to deepen it, making it a story that resonates well beyond the screen. And there's more to come, so stay tuned. If you're as intrigued as I am, don't forget to comment with your thoughts and theories, hit that like button if this got you thinking, and make sure to subscribe. Check the description for more details, and let's keep this conversation going.